Welcome OG fans of the Gundam Wing series. I'm going to give my 100% honest review of the recently released RG Gundam Epyon. Before going further, I do want to preface that this is my perspective as a newish builder. I don't have experience painting and I'm terrible at panel lining. I just enjoy building the gunpla and transforming them into the different modes. So if you're looking for a professional's point of view, thanks for watching. Here are some YouTubers I've watched for inspiration on my own take on this build. Hopefully you're still here, and thank you for that. The first Gundam series I watched as a kid on Toonami was Gundam Wing. I can still remember seeing the majestic Gundam Wing reveal its wings in space, but I also remember how awesome the Epyon looked as it soared around as a dragon. When I saw this gunpla at the Gundam base, I knew I had to get it. The only problem was, I had bought the MG Epyon from years ago, but never built it. So I decided to build that one first to help compare it to the RG. Before we get to the comparison, I want to preface that this RG is different than ones I've made in the past. Specifically, there are undergates which need to be nipped in addition to the regular parts. This was a new experience for me, and I hope I did it well. I used a file to help make the pieces fit better, and if you're interested in getting more tools to help with the building, I have a list available on Amazon for you to check out in the description box. The build actually isn't too difficult. The RG model starts off with the feet, which I found interesting because most kits start with the head. One thing I did like about this set was the tail or whip came as one piece as opposed to the MG, which you had to put together piece by piece. The MG was a fun build. I didn't really focus on making it look good, so I apologize for the stress marks. Compared to the RG, the MG feels like an action figure, like a big toy in your hand that is very much round plastic parts, whereas the RG feels like an actual model, a kit to show off and display. If we dissect the two, you can see how the RG articulates so much better with the arms, legs, wings, and even the tail whip. It feels sturdier, and comparing it to the MG, it's significantly lighter. Once you complete the kit, the last thing to do is transform! Now, this is something I hope one day I have the money to do, which is to buy another set and have them side by side, one in the Dragon mode and the other as the Gundam. But I'll stick with the MG and RG for now. Thankfully, this RG kit makes it super easy to transform and change between modes, which I'll show you here. The more I see the Dragon mode up close and from different angles, the less I want to keep it like that because the legs really stand out as just being flipped behind the body. The actual appeal of it being unanimated is kind of gone. Here we go. This looks much cooler, and I haven't even added the decals. Stay tuned for a short showing off the final product. As with most RG builds, it will take a few hours to build, depending how carefully you are with nipping and how much time you want to spend with filing and polishing. I took my time for the most part, so I can't say exactly, but I'd put this build in the 10 to 13 hour range. Probably less if you are more focused and can do it all in one sitting. The extra undergates did take more time to prepare all the parts, so that is something to consider as well. Overall, despite being biased towards my first favorite Gundam, I highly recommend getting this RG Epyon. All of the parts articulate extremely well and allow for an unlimited amount of poses on stands or alone without a base. The colors and build look fantastic, and it's a huge improvement over the MG model. However, this is just my opinion. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think of the RG Gundam Epyon, and how did you like this review? This is it for now. Thanks for watching.